I'm not a prophet, but sometimes I have prophetic dreams.
Hello my dreamers, I'm back again with another video. Sorry for the noise, I'm just sitting down. Okay, hello my lovely dreamers, this is Prophetic Dreams Tarot and I'm back again with another video. So today we'll be doing who has been crushing on you, who are the people who are crushing on you, who are the people that are currently very much crushing on you. I was gonna say drawn to you, but yeah, that too, you know, that are gravitating towards your energy a little bit more than the usual people. I have 4 piles. You can choose. I've pre-shuffled all of them. So yeah, I'll start with pile number 1 all the way through 4, of course. And yeah. And also I do have messages for each pile that I picked up on intuitively and while I was shuffling too. So yeah. I'll see you then. Thank you guys so much for being so patient with me. Thank you so much for your support, for your love. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, for commenting, for just showing love and just showing that you see me. And please, 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 please don't forget to comment and tell me your experiences and how you resonate with it. Leave a like. Yeah. And subscribe too. That would be awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's get started. Pile number 1. Okay, I have a notebook here. I wrote everything that I picked up on while I was meditating on your energy. So pile 1, the person, this is what I haven't even, read or seen any of these cards yet. So the person, pile 1, is they actually have a lot to say to you. It's like every time they see you, it's never the right time to say what they want to say to you. They're pretty shy about it. Actually scared. Not even shy, just scared. And then when they talk to you, it's almost as if they'll mumble or stumble over your words because of nerves. Because they've been keeping in this crash for a long time and they're thinking, okay, when the time comes, I'll be there and I'll say this and this and this. But then when you see them, it's like they say or nothing at all. And you're like, huh, what did you say? And they're like, oh no, I just said hi, how are you? And that's not what they said at all. They could have just said something else like, oh my gosh, you look so sexy today. And then they're like, oh, sorry, what was that? And they're like, no. Hi, how are you? Yeah, that's what I was getting for pile number 1. So pile number 1, let's see. We have Hand of Cards. Take a chance, a risk, being strategic. Options, not showing hand, gambling. Yeah, not showing hand here, as I'm saying. Let's go with the Knight of Swords. Oh, yes, 10 of Wands. Definitely, it's like they want to say something, but they're fighting it. And every time they do say something, it's like it's fast paced and it comes in with the energy of the Knight of Swords. Like, I'm gonna say what I want to say now. It's like they're usually a person who doesn't struggle with communication, but now that like they have a crush on you, they're struggling with communicating with their crush. I don't think you've communicated with them before, or even when you do, it's like I want this person that has a crush on you is someone who you see but you don't see. Like they're not in your life. Like you don't pick them up as a character or think of them as a character in your life. That's important, definitely. So let's say someone that you see every that day. They could be seeing you when you go to the local store. They could be seeing you when you visit your KFC. Like something that you do habitually and they see you in it. Or maybe they could be in your gym. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Oh, 5 of Swords in reverse. 4 of Cups. Okay. 5 of Swords in reverse. 4 of Cups. They feel already rejected by you, even though they haven't said anything to you, or they could have told you that they like Okay, what I'm getting is like they think that you're picking up on the fact that they have a crush on you. So each time they talk to you, they feel like, damn, this person doesn't know I like them by now. I'm literally mumbling my words, and so they close off a bit. They're feeling a little bit rejected with the Four of Cups in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse. It's like it's a never-ending battle with them in their mind. That okay, I'm gonna tell them, but I'm gonna take that chance. No, I'm gonna take that chance now. I'm gonna take that chance now when they see you. But they're scared of running the risk of ruining you being the perfect stranger for them, you being their crush. It's like a person who's always in their head and doesn't believe that, what if I tell them and now they don't like me, and I tell them and they don't feel the same way. Now I've ruined what was in my head and how I was feeling. Now I feel like shit because I know how they truly feel. And it's like, damn, you don't know. Just go up to Paiwan. Paiwan, are you scary? Like a resting bitch face scary? Like, and I'm like not in a bad way scary. Like, are you giving off like dark feminine energy, moms, that they scared to even approach you? Or you're not easy to approach. You seem like you also have your own standards. Like, it's like you're not satisfied with the options that are coming, and they see you not being satisfied with the options that are coming forth. This is someone who could have seen you reject other people, or they've heard that you reject other niggas. So they're like, nah, man, I'm just gonna sit my crush on the side. Okay? I'm gonna just take it and chill on the side. Okay? So when they see you, though, it's almost unexpected. So they're like, shit. I have a picture in my head of someone who is walking into a lift, and they're like, damn, I didn't know you would be in the lift too. You know when you see your crush and then they go in the lift and you're like, it stopped on their floor, damn. So now they feel compelled to say hi or make some elevator conversation like quickly, but then they end up mumbling and stumbling, and you just there in the elevator like, okay. Yeah. This is the energy. Yeah. They don't want to take the risk, or even if they do want to take the risk, they just feel so scared that you are just so closed off and they might get shut out. So they shut themselves down already. Okay, love caresses. And enjoying the night. Love caresses says soft caresses, fluttering kisses, warm breaths, and bodies to be explored. Someone in this situation is longing for some deep romance. They want it now and they don't care who sees. That's how they feel on the inside for sure. They would love to be touched. As I'm saying, this is someone who is very much, this is the epitome of a crush, and like primary school crush, where you don't even have the confidence to go tell this person, and you just keep talking to your friends about it. Rather, you may not even tell your friends this person. They keep this crush to themselves. They haven't told anyone. It's like a guilty pleasure of theirs that they have a crush on you. Pile number one. They enjoying the fact that they have a crush on you, though. They enjoy the whole, when I see them, the 5 seconds that I see them, my heart starts beating. They enjoy all of that. Okay. Enjoy the night. It will benefit you to let loose and have fun. Enjoy the moments you have and stay in the now. And let yourself be free. You may end up having a magical night. As they want to take the step of saying, listen, I've been looking at you and thinking about you for so and so time, and now I want to take the opportunity to tell you this, and this is the outcome that I'm expecting. Hopefully, if you agree. And maybe, we might have fun. You never know. I feel like this person has to free themselves from this. It would be better if they did tell you pile number one. And I feel like they will. Soon enough, they will. Soon enough, they're gonna show their hand. They're gonna stop being so strategic. Also, maybe the reason why they're not coming up right now to you. But with the Knight of Swords, it feels like they're gonna come soon, swiftly, and they want to just fix up their speech. What are they going to say? How are they going to approach you? What are they going to say when they approach you? It's almost as if every time they see it's not the right time to say what they want to say, because they haven't really thought about it, because again, you're a crush, so they only see you every once in a while, so it's like, damn, okay, God now, God later, God when should I tell them? But I'm also not ready. Like, what if, and damn, this person is like ice cold. They seem ice cold, pal. You seem ice cold to them, pal number one. So which one is it? Oh, okay. Okay, good. That's who has a crush on you, pal number one. Bye. Hello, my pal number two. Hello, pal number two. What's up? What's up? This is you. Right over here. Okay, pal number two. Who is crushing on you? So I did do an intuitive, a meditation, so I could intuitively get messages. There we go. So before I even reveal what this is, I haven't looked at any of the cards. The messages that I got is a professional person here, a person who is very straight to the point. I had to sit up straight in my chair. I was already seated in a very comfortable, relaxed, but something very gather yourself, please, type energy. Strict, sorry, that's the word. There we go. Strict nyan. Definitely. Strict, professional, straight to the point with the cards as well. As I was shuffling, I didn't take long. They just went and they fell one by one. Everything was flowing. Honestly, they were very quick with the messages, which feels like they're assertive. They know what they want. This is a person who I was getting very Capricorn or Leo vibes as well. Leo, because I got the song that says, it was a song that was playing in the back of my head by Roy Ayers. Yes, everything's good in the sunshine. Yeah. As I was saying, the energy that I was picking up on someone who's professional, who's like, they're always working. So when they like someone, they tell them, but at the right time, and they don't have any issues just telling them, and they won't hide it either. It's like, okay, do what you please with that information, but I just told you that I have a crush on you. And it's been for a couple of weeks. And then, yeah, that's it. What are you going to do about it? Like, it's a person who's able to also compartmentalize. That word is a long word, but yes. It has me. It gets me sometimes. So, yeah, I was saying this is someone who's pretty good at being masculine and operating in their masculine. Like they know that they have to do the job, work. They know also how to play and chill, but they also know how to tell and feel their emotions. Like when they're feeling something, they'd rather tell you how they feel when they feel it. Oh yes, that's when I got the song from Roy Ayers. Oh, I'm saying his name wrong. I'm butchering it. The late, yeah. Everything's good in the sunshine. I feel what I feel when I feel what I feel when I feel it. Yes. So yes, Panabatum. Let's get into it. The golden mirror. Self-absorbed narcissist. One-sided relationship. Love bombing. Yeah, I was saying this person definitely straight to the point. They assertive. They know what's up. It may come across as as if they self-absorbed a little bit, narcissistic a little bit, in terms of having a lot of confidence. They could have an ego, and I get that since they're so professional and they're about their business, they have money. So this also put like adds more to the fire, like more fuel, but like good fire. I mean, it's money, hey? You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, pal too. But as I'm saying, they do understand the emotions and are able to articulate those emotions when they feel them. But it may come across as if they they tell you these emotions so that they don't have to deal with them anymore. So that may seem one-sided in that sense. Like, okay, what am I supposed to do with that crash, Paltu? It's like, this is what Paltu is saying. Like, okay, cool. um, High Priestess. Mm. Okay, let's do this. Well, this was sideways. Five of Swords, sideways. High Priestess. Yeah, this is someone who feels as though they know everything. So, like they've seen a lot, they've experienced a lot in life. And this could be someone who's old or an old soul, definitely, who's old and feels like I've lived a lot of life and I've experienced a lot of hurt and disappointment and turmoil. And even in those scenarios where I betrayed people or they betrayed me, yeah, they're coming from a one sided relationship. So now they know that, okay, I just got out of a relationship. Maybe not recently, they could have been having options as well. But when they have a crush, they don't mind to say, yeah, I'm going to go for it. And I think it's because of their past experiences that they have the confidence that they have to just be able to say the things that they want to say when they feel them. They've experienced a lot, and even though they may have not been the best person to in the past, now they have learned their lessons, and this is just them living in the aftermath of everything, in the growth, in the self-realization, which would bring me back to being self-absorbed. When you pull back into yourself after, whether you were a good person or a bad person, when I say bad person in terms of whether you were the one taking advantage of other people and you had to betray someone that you loved for you to realize that, damn, I was wrong, and they also don't even deserve me to stay with them after the betrayal that I've I've done to them. So in future, I won't treat someone I like or I love or I feel something for like that. I won't disappoint them. I won't betray them. I won't lie to them. I won't be sneaky. I won't be. Yeah, this is someone who has grown. As I'm saying, this is someone who knows what they want and they're very straight to the point. Damn, Patum. The moon. The Three of Pentacles. Yeah, with the Three of Pentacles, they don't want to work with multiple people. They don't want to, in terms of work, I mean, collaborate. They don't want to collaborate with many other people. They don't want to mingle around anymore. So that's why when they have a crush or they feel something, they go to the person and they tell them. They're gonna tell you about who that. So expect someone to tell you, but they have been keeping it a secret with the moon, because they intuitively just want to take their time with it as well. With the Three of Pentacles in reverse, I'm hearing they don't want to waste your time exploring other options. They know that they have a crush on you, and they know that it is an investment for them to be coming to you. They know that they also want to take it slow. It will take not a long time, but some time to form a foundation, a solid one too. especially with these pentacles at the bottom. Now I'm just reading I'm just looking at the imagery now, especially with these pentacles at the bottom. I feel like they just want to focus on the roots of the relationship, and they realize the importance of a foundation and the stability of it all, so that it can bloom into something beautiful. This is someone who has definitely done a lot in the past and kept a lot of things hidden from, as I'm saying, a lot of things hidden from other people. They could have been it's like I'm getting someone who is coming from a relationship where it could have been long, only because they kept going back and forth, on and off, back and forth, in terms of this person cheats, so that person cheats back, that person lies, so this person lies back, and a lot of mistrust, betrayal, and things were said and done. So now they understand and realize the worth and know the depth of a relationship, and a loving one too, a healthy one too. Oh, subtle seduction. It was in it wasn't the reverse. So I just heard nothing about me is subtle, baby. I'm gonna let you know. And it's big energy. Oh, definitely Capricorn and Leo energy, big daddy energy. A Leo energy, in the sense that they don't mind loving you in front of the whole world, and preparing something big in front of the whole world to show you how much they love you. Capricorn, they don't mind putting in the work into this relationship and see it grow, because they understand the value in putting in the work. So yeah, subtle seduction. Nothing about them is going to be subtle, and they will definitely not be seducing you subtly. That's why it's in reverse. However, let's read the card. It says, you'll find it easier to attract what you desire when you aren't too loud about it. You don't have to be forward. Such subtlety will bring exactly what you're craving. They're using the exact opposite of that. So, pile 2. I'm hearing you expect for your crush to bring you flowers for their first interaction with you, or they already do. Pile 2, I feel like you already know who has a crush on you. If you don't, and they're already on their way, because I didn't honestly tap into the energy of whether they're there currently or not. I'm just picking up on who has a crush on you, right? If they're on their way, which they definitely are, because they're gonna tell you and they're gonna show you, so they may get you a gift for the whole confirmation. This is someone who I'm seeing, they're gonna invite you on a date and then write it on a plate that, will you be my girlfriend? If they have a crush on you, and it start as I'm saying, they're gonna start it slow, so we may not go straight to the date and, will you be my girlfriend? Maybe on the 5th date they're gonna do that, because they're definitely intending on taking things slow but intentional. And also not slow like oh, I'm just gonna go slow. Slow can be 2 months, slow can be 3 months, slow can be 2 years. Slow is however they're feeling, like adjusting and going with the flow, but also intentionally. So, with the High Priestess, because again, they've gained a lot of wisdom and they know a lot. Yeah, and the past relationships that they've lost really brought them closer to God. So they've also been praying for a better relationship, a better companion, a better experience in terms of love. And they feel like you can provide that, pal, too. They see you as the High Priestess as well. Because a High Priestess is someone who knows. They know. Whether they know through intuition, whether they know through studying, knowledge, whether through, they know. So they know that you are who they want and what they're looking for. However, they're just keeping it a secret right now, because they're not going to subtly seduce you, as I'm saying. This is going to shock you, pal, too. So, yeah. That's it, pal 2. Bye. Hello, my lovely, lovely pal 3s. Yes, so I did intuitively pick some card. I'm flipping this over now, sorry. Okay. Hello, pal 3. First of all, I wanted to say is that welcome to my channel. um, Actually, what I was gonna say was I intuitively got some messages before I picked out these um, um, cards for you, and I pre-shuffled them. Before all of that, I meditated just so I could get a little bit of extra messages and more depth into the whole who has a crush on you. And what I got is that first of all, you could be drawn to pal 4, or this person is also ready to expand. They're ready to expand and grow, become better. The moon was in reverse when I shuffled. It's not in here. I put it back in the pile. I put it back in the deck. I'm sorry. I put it back in the deck, but it's not in here. It came in moon in reverse in the 6 of Swords in the pre-shuffle. So they could have recently left a misleading situation. I'm so sorry. They could have been leaving a recent relationship that felt misleading after some time. This is someone who probably could have felt like they had to masquerade themselves or put a mask on themselves towards the end of the relationship. You know, I heard I've been gone long before I left. So this is someone who could have stuck it out in the relationship for the sake of, I don't know, maybe they do have kids or a child, especially with they ready to expand. Maybe it is talking about kids. So if they do have a kid, I'm seeing they have one child with this person, and they thought that this is the person that they want to spend the rest of their life with. But now that they have a child with this person and has experienced this person, like, no, man, I don't think this is the person I want for my child to grow up in. It's giving, yeah, they are going through a huge transformation because a lot of death cards were falling as I was shuffling, but I'd put it back. So none of these cards that are here, I actually know what was that. I don't know. I didn't see any. So yeah, yeah. Let's go. Ooh, girl talk. Yeah, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. What did I say? I didn't even see any of this. What did I say? They just left a relationship. It's sinking now, but I'm so happy I set myself free from that shit, you know? Time with friends, they're happily single. Yeah, if you do see them with someone, they're not with that person. They're not with that person because they're happily single. They're living in the moment again. Like, it's like they got out of a relationship and it took them so long to pack it up and wrap it up. Especially if you have a child involved, it's like it's not as quick as it would be if there were no child involved, in terms of, okay, I'm gonna just pack my shit and leave and then we part ways. What if they were sharing a house? Now they have to split assets or split things like that. This could have been someone who was married and now they're no longer married, but then even by the time they got the divorce, they already knew for a long time prior that they've been wanting to leave this person. Paltry. And they see you being happily single. They see you having some fun, which inspired them to move on, you know. It's like every time they see you, you're a confirmation for, yes, I did the right thing for wanting to move on. I did the right thing for wanting to live in the moment and have fun. Yeah, they're just going with the flow, being realistic. They might not be in the perfect position to approach you, so they feel the need to quiet the noise before before they come to you. At least that's what you deserve. And this is also one of the intuitive messages prior. Yeah. So I'm getting someone who is happily single because they're currently going, okay, let me fix myself, as in let me pour into myself, me myself as I'm single. Let me focus on being happy and single. Let me focus on loving myself while I'm single before I go to pile 3 and um disturb their peace, because I don't want to disturb their peace. I want to add value to their peace. If anything, I want to be as quiet as a mouse, but have my presence known that I'm there. They know that's what pile 3 at least deserves, because they don't, as I've said, they're coming from a relationship where they know that this is not what I want. So when I do get what I want, I'm going to treat it like this, like this, like this, because this is what it deserves. However, because I'm coming from where I'm coming from, I know that I'm not perfect. I know that I'm still hurt. Certain areas here and there. It's like mentally, they're gone. Emotionally, there are certain things where you're like, with every breakup, you're like, damn, there were some good moments though, a little bit reminiscent, but definitely ready to move on. Definitely, and they're not rushing anything, even with themselves and being single, while they're single, they're not rushing anything. They're not rushing to heal. They understand that the concept of healing takes time. But because, again, they were ready to leave the relationship way before, so they technically, the intentions are in the right place. Their goals, they know what they want, and they know that they still want a partner. They know that they want a companion. Okay, let's pick this last card. Let's pick that card last. Sorry. Death. Yeah. The sun. What did I say? I love it. I love it when God does this, because I didn't even see these cards, and the death card came out in this deck. That's why I put it back. And literally, as I'm saying, like, they went through so much, they want to get to here before they come to you, pal 3, for real, so that they're fixing them. How are you dying and being reborn again? Pal 3, this person is ready. Like, they know that they want to be happy and fulfilled. They know that they want to get married again. They know that they want to be in love again. They know that they want to have more kids again. They know that it's like they loved the experience of being a father, but then, damn, this baby mama doesn't want to stop doing this doesn't want to grow. It's like someone who's like, you know what, we've been doing tit for tat for a long time, but I love what has come out of it, which is my child. I'm strongly getting that they have a child. But if they do not, this is someone who has had to nurture something from the ground up. For example, a business. Someone who's like, I realize the impact that I also played in terms of, let's say, in the relationship. So now they were in their past relationship, there could have been a lot of issues in terms of, now this girl doesn't trust me because I always have to work late, because my business is coming up, is starting up, and I still need to put in a lot of hours into it. I'm always at the office. When you're the boss for real, there's so much, and now I have a child, so I have to work more, and it's getting strenuous in the relationship. Next thing, I'm flirting with the I'm flirting with the secretary because I'm not getting any love at home. Blah 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 blah. And even then, it's like, where was the communication? It's even then they realized that they weren't perfect, so they tried still. And then Gapa, when they trying to explain this to the person that they're with in the past, they're like, okay, they hurt, they cheat back at them, and then it's a whole mess. But I don't get it's cheating necessarily. Almost like I put my all into this. It could have been, again, words were said. You can hurt someone by discouraging them. You can hurt someone by, a lot happened, but they're just ready to just transform. They're ready to let that shit go. It's dead to them. The past is dead to them. Whatever that they were dealing with, whoever they were dealing with, whoever they were, whatever they were doing, they've completely transformed. Even the habits that they used to partake in, everything, habits that they used to give into, everything, they've changed themselves, and so they feel like even the partner that they deserve should change in terms of, okay, I wanted to level up and my past partner didn't want to level up with me, so I can't force this person. I can try to pour into them and inspire them and this and that, but I'm also feeling like I'm dying, like I've been doing this for so long in this relationship and it's just not working. We're just becoming people who are not themselves. I've lost myself because I'm like, I want to be a father, I want to be there, I want to be a mother. It's like a person who holds on to a relationship solely for the sake of the children. But now they're done with it. They know that, you know what, I also deserve some love and happiness, because the longer I stay here for this, it's the more I have to fake it. And I don't want that. I'm dying here with having to fake it. You know what I'm saying? I'm dying here with having to fake it. So please, can I live? So Pal 3, they see you as someone who can help them live, but also they don't want to come to you while they're still in the death position. They don't, because they see that you're not worthy of that. They don't want to taint or mess up the relationship or the energy of the new relationship with old energy. So they want to close it out. They want to bury it and hold a funeral and purge and and mourn. They want to feel it that, okay, yeah, I'm done with this shit. That's why they're happily single. And so they focused on living in the moment and having fun. But they definitely do have a crush on pile number 3. Sorry. Okay, let's do this right here. Ooh. Come on, I know you see this. Come on. Not lies, bruh. I'm not reading lies. I'm not reading things that I'm drawing, bruh. With the justice card, definitely what I'm saying is right and true and correct. And it's funny that it's the justice card next to polar opposites, death and the sun. Judgment was done, As I'm saying, they've definitely come to a point where they know exactly what they deserve, and they've made the decision to actively move forward, intentionally move forward. Pile 3, do not even be shocked when they start talking about marriage, like quickly. Okay? And they won't be afraid to show you that they love you. They won't be afraid to show you that they love you, because they know how it feels like. It's almost someone who was trapped, but now they're free. But also, they don't want to identify with the fact that, oh, I was trapped, and make themselves seem like they were the victim, because they understand the role that they also played in the situation for it to be where it's at. So, yeah. Yeah. The person who's crushing on you, Pile 3, damn. They know what you deserve. They definitely know what you deserve, and they want to give it to you. And pile 3, it's funny. With the other 2 piles, I used this other sensual soul cards deck. But with this pile, it was saying, go to the love messages. I don't want to get sensual with pile 3. I want to love them. I mean, sensuality is part of love. I'm sorry. Not only do I want to get sensual, I want to get deep. I want to get immersed and in love and happily so with pile number 3. They know you. They've been watching you for some time. It's almost as someone who knows what they want exists. So that's why they're able to be like, no man, let me live in the moment, let me have fun. That's why they're able to be like, no man, let me leave this shit. It's not worth it, because I'm only hurting myself and I'm hurting this person that I'm with. They also deserve to be and find their person who's going to be better for them. Pile 3. Oh, let go of the need to control. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Exactly, as I was saying, that they want to allow this to take its time, take its course. Pile 3. Unfold on its own. they're not truly focused on rushing to come tell you, because they're working on themselves, so that so when they come to you, you can get exactly what you deserve. It's almost like I'm seeing a child, actually, who would always tell people, like, I'm gonna have a wife one day, and I'm gonna have a big car, and I'm gonna have a house, and me and my wife are gonna have kids. And then if you're feminine, I'm gonna have a husband. I'm gonna have, you know what I'm saying, with kids. This is someone who wants to also fulfill those wishes. It's like those two characters meeting. Oh well, obviously when they're grown and they're meeting, and now it's like, oh man, I didn't have to convince you that this is. It's like two people who are in sync, and they're like, oh, you also want to have kids and run away, not really run away, but like move to like move out of the city and own a farm, have lots of kids, have lots of animals, and live organically, and just be away from all the drama. I'm seeing someone who comes in and just wants to also move away with you, away from the city that you guys are currently living in, the place that you're currently living in, even if it's to another city, just away from the things that remind you guys of both y'all's pasts. And I feel like by the time you guys connect, confirmation, that was a burp. I'm so sorry, excuse me. But yes, I feel like by the time you guys two meet, oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, excuse me, confirmation. Sorry, I twisted that, but I wasn't ready to read it out. By the time that you guys two meet, it will be like you guys are completing each other's sentences in terms of goals, in everything, actually, because they're also a creative. I was singing, I made up a whole Pal 3 song. So they could be a singer, an artist of some sort, or they're very creative in their job. Even if it's a corporate job, they are known as the creative in that job. They could be in marketing. They could be in, things like of that nature, where the creativity is trusted. Yeah, let go of the need to control. 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. Yes. Happily single. They pleasure themselves to the thought of this crush when they by themselves. I'm seeing someone who's like, because I know what I want and who I'm gonna go to and who I'm going to, and because I know I want Pal 3, I'm gonna take the crush that I have every time they see you. It's like you feed into it's like they take a screenshot of you in their mind, and then they go home at night and they pleasure themselves to the thought. It's like they're able to also absorb your energy as soon as you know this person, but you've never spoken to them. That's what I'm getting. Because of the simple fact that they don't even want to ruin it by even saying hi. They want to even say hi when they're ready to say hi, because when they say hi, they want to be saying, hi, how are you? I'd like to get to know you a little bit better. How about we because they've been looking at you and spying. Damn, Pal 3. Did you hear that? Those were the cops outside for 2 seconds, because they usually go on and go, woo, but they didn't. Confirmation. Okay, Pal 3. Bye, baby. Hello, Pal 4. Welcome to my channel. I hope you like it here. Yes, and stay. So let's get right into it. In the pre-shuffle, the devil came out, and the devil really reminded me of addiction. They could be addicted. They are addicted to the crush. They're addicted to crushing on you. They're addicted to stalking you. They're addicted to feeling intense, like the feeling that the rush that they get when they see you. They're addicted to that. Pal 4. So yes, let me just get my AirPods out the way. There we go. What else did I get? Yeah, that's really most of it, most of all of that. And from the fact that like the rush that they get, it's like it's unusual for them. Having a crush is a little bit unusual, or it should be something that is wrong, something that they are not allowed to do. So powerful, the people or person who is crushing on you could be in a relationship, or they could be entertaining multiple people. They could be, yeah, in a relationship. I'm definitely hearing like, because I was gonna say with these multiple options, they're leading them these options on, but like I'm also not getting like like I'm not getting from these options that they're entertaining all of them and they're leading all of them on. It's like they have this one specific person that they already thought that they wanted until they feel what they feel for you when they see you perform, and so they're like, well, wait a minute. This is new. Yeah, and they're a very confident person already, so when it comes to you, they get a little bit shy. I don't know if they know you in terms of like, do you see them every single day? Do they see you every single day? I'm not quite sure about that. Like, I'm not sure where they are, but they do know about you, obviously. Like, how can they have a crush on you if they don't know you, you know? But anyway, let's get into the cards. What are they saying? Mask. Not showing true feelings. Hide. Personify. Pretend. Delude. Gaslighting. Camera. With the camera, like, immediately what I'm getting is they looking at pictures of you. They hiding. They masking themselves. Like, it's like they don't want you to know that they look at your pictures or they stalk you on social media. They think that stalking you on social media is creating like a mask for them, almost as if like, okay, powerful is so hot that like I'm sure they don't look on who's stalking them or not. They just post whatever they post and then they leave. But then they don't want to check who was lurking in there, will they? This is them now, powerful. But yeah, not showing true feelings currently. Not showing true feelings. They feel like okay, wait, let me just see. Yeah, not showing true feelings. I was saying like they feel like it would be better to not show their true feelings right now, like right away, because maybe it would be like too much and you wouldn't believe them, especially with the fact that they still have so many options, or they're still talking to somebody, or they're in a relationship or something. Then yeah, also powerful. I'm not saying go and interrupt people's relationships. I'm just saying the person who has a crush on you is definitely being sneaky with this crush. Yeah, literally with the 7 of Swords, like it's like you have 5 swords already, but you're still looking at the bag about the 2 swords that you left behind. Why aren't you just running? Why aren't you just taking what you need and go? Because is it everything that I needed? Damn, maybe I should just drop these 5 swords and just look at the 2. What if I'm leaving? You know, those are the feelings that I'm getting. Like someone who's like, I thought I was really dating, but like, damn, if I don't have Pal 4 in my, like, since I don't have Pal 4 in my contact list or whatever, like, at my disposal so easily, right? Because I don't know why I'm getting like, well, not I don't know why, but I'm getting heavy that they don't have access to you besides the social media. And if you're not on social media, they did try to find you, and that makes them want you even more. Seven of Swords. They are being sneaky, and this crush is serving as like a fantasy for them on the side, a guilty pleasure. There we go. Serving as a guilty pleasure for them because they know that they shouldn't be doing this. Well, yeah. Ace of Pentacles. I immediately got someone who's like I heard that I can't, let me just work on what I'm doing. Like, let me just put in the work. Let me just go to work. Like, this crash power force in my head all the time. Let me just go to work. Maybe they see you on their way to work. They might see you, catch a glimpse of you every time they're about to go to work. So they're like, my motivation for the day. Oh, powerful. That's who's crushing on you, girl. Let's see. Ooh. Nine of Wands. Okay. King of Swords. Oh, that's the imagery for me in these cards. They pleasure themselves to the thought of this crush and it just being a crush. Like the feeling. As I'm saying, they're addicted to the rush that it feels like, because it feels like forbidden love to them. Powerful. I keep laughing because I'm hearing so many things in my head. But one of the things is they want to make you their daddy. Like they want to make you, they want to be your daddy, basically. That's what I said. Like they want to make you like a little, like sit on their lap. Oh. Like, hey, okay. Who has a crush on Pelfor? When they present themselves to the world, this person is usually confident and strong and like bold and can just stand by themselves and be by themselves. But like, they would love some love. Like someone who brings them to their knees, makes them sit down. This Pelfor got very freaky, and I'm I'm not quite sure. Like, please let us not get freaky, please. I am just tapping into just the surface level. I'm not trying to get all deep right now. King of Swords, they also want to they want to say that they have a crush on you. They want to tell you. They do want to tell you, but they feel like because I have so many options, would this person even believe me? Pelfor. They're working on it. They're working on themselves. They're working on you. In Pelfor, it's like you inspire them to drop all these hoes and just focus on working hard. You also inspire them to tell the truth, or them having a crush on you is triggering them to tell you the truth. Okay, that's all I got for you, Pelfor. That's on who has a crush on you. Yeah, that's all I got for you, Pelfor. Bye, baby.